Speed Therapy. You're up first. Go, 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 go.
We have a 9-year-old daughter, and we adopted her as a baby.
Cool.
We were super lucky to be able to adopt her because we can't have kids of our own. So she's really been a blessing. The conversation that we've been having lately is when we should tell her that we aren't her biological parents.
Kind of walk us through the debate. Like, where's your head at?
Honestly, for me, I think any time is fine. I feel like, why lie to her? She's 9. She's actually incredibly mature for her age. I think it's kind of important to, it's a very important, actually, part of her life, and it's a reality that she should be aware of. He said he'd prefer to wait until she's an adult, but like 18 or something. But I guess his reasoning is that she maybe need to know for medical history reasons and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's not even medical issues. That's not something that you handle on your own until you're an adult. And I totally get where he's coming from, but I feel like kind of who you are and where you came from is more than just your medical history. It's one of those things that you just need to know, or at least I think you just need to know.
I think you should always have kind of had this discussion. That's a part of her life. I had cousins growing up who were adopted. And I mean, we knew when we were young, and we've always known. Like, I think, is 9 almost too old now? How has it not been brought up?
You know, I know it's Speed Therapy. It is one of those ones, though, where I know there's somebody in their car that's like, oh, well, we have this person in our family, and this is why we did what we did. So maybe you just want to text that real quick to 237. I had the friend growing up that just always knew, and it was just part of who they were. Mm-hmm. And then I've also had the friend that found out when they were like 30 and was like, well, this is so messed up, you never told me, and found out through like an Ancestry Me and 23 type thing, and was like livid to the point where like got in a family fight over it kind of a thing. So there's probably a happy medium there.
Yeah, I think you just kind of talk about it. I don't know if you have to have this like huge sit down moment. And I mean, you can, but I think it's just something that you're just going to continue to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to just decide what's right for your family. That's going to be a family by family thing, honestly.
I'm not sure how you're going about it, but.
Yeah. Speed Therapy, you're up.
Well, to tell you, I just got engaged.
Congrats.
Yeah, we're excited. Woo.
He's so awesome. I love him.
Great.
Of course I love him. I'm going to marry him. But the reason I'm calling is there's one little problem.
What's going on?
He's uncircumcised. And it's kind of been a little sticking point that I haven't really wanted to bring up with the bedroom stuff. But I kind of want to make him get the whatever you call it thing done before we get married.
That's an interesting engagement gift. Hey, honey, you want to get circumcised?
Is that weird? If I'm going to be with him for the rest of my life, and I'm going to do things to him, and
okay, we're going to stop you right there. I think that this is a weird thing to bring up, is especially that you waited to this point. That's you want to talk about an individual by individual thing. I
don't think you can tell an adult person to get something done to their body.
No, if he was like, hey, you know what, now that we're engaged now, I really think you should go get a job, or I think you should really get a whatever. Like, that's just not going to work.
I don't think you can suggest surgery for anyone.
No, that's, you know what, now that we're together, a nose job would really be wonderful.
It would be one thing if he has talked about it and how he was like, this is uncomfortable, or I don't know, or
I can think of a few more mortifying things to do as an adult man.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds terrible.
I don't think you can tell someone else to get something done to their body.
Oh, gosh. My whole down underside
especially
is
if
just
he's never mentioned that it's something that bothers him.
Yeah, huh? You got something, you want a voice change for yours for Speed Therapy? Let me make sure I have you squeaky here, because I don't think it was working. Let's try again.
Supposed to start college this month, and
okay.
And there's also this thing I found out about 4 weeks ago. I'm kind of pregnant, and in my mind, being a pregnant freshman isn't that bad. Or obviously, I mean, I'll have to take a break right when the baby's born. But the way I figured, I'd go back to school shortly after. I'm really disappointed. I'm not going to have the same experience as all my friends. But getting into school, I'm just really excited about the baby. I don't know.
Well, we're excited for you. Was there a question for speed therapy, though, specifically? I'm not sure what direction you're going on this.
Okay, my parents are, to put this nicely, very, very opinionated people. They pretty much told me I should give up on the idea of college, and since I made the decision to become a mother, I need to live with the consequences and dedicate my time to them. But I was such a great student in high school, and I worked really hard to keep my GPA up and extracurricular activities and everything, and I'm really committed to the idea of going to college. And I think it's weird. They think you can't be a mother and a student, but are they pushing for this to the point where I don't know if I can rely on them to help me pay for anything anymore?
Right. Okay, so if the voice change messed you up too much.
It was hard for me to understand, yeah.
She going into college.
Okay.
Going to be a pregnant freshman. Parents aren't being very supportive. Does she just quit school? Because that's what they're suggesting.
They want her while she's pregnant, baby in womb, to just stop college?
Yeah. I had pregnant classmates in college. I don't think it's commonplace, but it happens. In fact, I believe I grew inside my mother while she was in college. So.
I think everyone has a different path. This is your path.
Yeah.
Go to school pregnant. I worked pregnant. People live their life while they're pregnant. This is going to happen. Now, will I say, being a mom and a student once baby is born, could it be difficult? Yes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But can you make it happen? Yes. I just think it's going to be difficult.
You have chosen to be with child. You will stay inside and do nothing but be barefoot in the kitchen, young
We're
lady.
locking you in the castle.
Yeah, sorry, Rapunzel. I think you need to throw down your hair and kind of, just let your parents come to terms with it. They're being turds. I'm sorry.
They are. I don't know
you were
why.
so excited too.
Why they want you to stop.
Yeah, and a bunch of people saying there's lots of resources,
Yeah,
even on campus.
I work at a college in the area. Ask for help at school. There's a social worker, Title IX help. Someone said there's help for her. Check resources at campus. Yes, go there. Someone said once baby is born, you no longer need parents for financial aid. I think just reach out for help. You can do this.
Speed therapy. Go, 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 go.
My husband is well off, and I haven't actually had to work since before we were married, but lately he's been telling me that I need to work for, like, my weekly allowance. He thinks I should be paid for chores, like I'm a little kid or something. And he's totally serious about this. It's not a joke.
So he's supported you up to this point, and now he's trying to coerce you into doing certain things? Or, like, you might need a little bit more background on this.
It's so messed up. Right now I get $500 each week for, like, an allowance, and he's proposing that I still get this allowance, but now that it's going to be calculated on a sliding scale. I mean, can you tell that he, like, already works with money for a living? It's like he's treating me like I'm part of his job. He thinks that I should earn money based on the chores that I get done around the house. Like, he's creating this system. And he says that this system's actually going to get me a larger allowance, but I'm upset because he's suggesting that I get paid to do things, and he's, like, got a whole list of what they are. It's stuff that, like, I don't mind, and I already do. Like, cooking his dinner is $100. Picking up his dry cleaning is $100. Making sure I clean up all the dog poop in the side yard, $100. But it starts to get insulting when he's asking to do things like disappear when his friends come over, $250.
What?
Let him go out for a guy's night without complaining, $250. Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. Give him a shoulder massage after work, $500. No whining for a full week. He actually wrote that on a list, $500. And do a striptease for him, $1,000. The worst one of all is that he wrote, provide special adult favors, $2,500.
Wow.
I mean, how does a wife, read that list and not actually think, like, okay, I kind of feel like a prostitute?
And this is something he's provided you a list? Like a menu?
Oh, yeah. He's created it and made sure I had a copy of it and posted it up in the house. I'm still in shock. I understand that he works and that I haven't had to, and I do my fair share of stuff around the house, but creating a list and starting to get into asking for things that are insulting, I'm in shock. I don't know how to even react to it.
I have lots of feelings on this. One, it is. He's treating you like a kid with an allowance. There's literally a list. I'm surprised there's not like a star calendar up. Like, oh, look at all the money you've got. However, dude, you could be making bank. You said your allowance was like, he originally was giving you $500 a week, which, whoa, what? You're making a lot already. But some of those things, it was like pick up dry cleaning for $100 and do this for $100. You could be, and then it was like disappear when his friends show up for $250.
It got progressively more disturbing.
And yes, some of the things were creepy that he had on there, and for him to be your husband, it did seem like weird prostitution. But at the same time, I'm just thinking you would have to do one thing a week, one chore a week for some of those easier ones. You're getting your $500. Then the other ones, have him at Let a Guys Night, or you disappear while his friends come over. You were getting $250 for that one. You're making all this money, disappear when his friends come over. Go get your nails done. I don't like it at all, but if this is who you're married to, take the money, man.
About 3/4 through, I was thinking, man, you hit that, give him a back massage and cook some dinner. You're rolling out of there with, $3,000-$4,000. Boom, boom, boom. That being said, I think you might be in a manipulative, controlling, financially abusive relationship.
For sure now, yeah. Why did this start?
I'm thinking, unless you are intrigued by this or deeply in love with this person, or otherwise this relationship is just so danged amazing and you can't live your life without him, I'm thinking you maybe reconsider. And if you wanted to be devious, I guess you know how you can make a lot of money before you leave. Right? Like, let's be honest. If you're like, this is not a relationship for me.
She does all these chores and makes this money?
And then get the heck out of there. What I'm hearing is if we were sitting together and you're my best friend of the universe and we're having a coffee at Starbucks and you just unloaded this on me, I'm telling you, I think you should GTFO. But also, I'm like, and you know what? Because she doesn't work. She's not worked for years. I guess you know how you could easily get a lot of money out of this person before you even go through the divorce process.
I mean, have some of your friends help. Get his dry cleaning. Do it all. Get it done. Someone said divorce. This list is nuts. Run, lady. He's bored. Now his investment isn't worth it. Someone take the money. Someone said take the money. Go on vacation alone.
That is...
the list is weird.
That's messed up stuff, man. I don't like that. That's just weird.
But I mean, you could be making bank.
Oh, I saw you about halfway through looking pretty excited about the whole notion.
I'm like just thinking of all these... But... She was originally only getting $500, and then he gives that list. Someone even said when they get divorced, she's going to get more money. That's why, do you even do the list? If you're unhappy, yes, divorce, get away from this guy.
I'm $500 for a back massage. You get a back massage from me every day, but know that in a couple weeks, couple months, I'm out of there, man.
I want to know why all of a sudden now he's like, instead of just, here's this allowance you had, and I don't like the term allowance because it sounds like we're talking to like a child, but this is your weekly spending money. For him to be like, I'm just not giving it to you anymore. You have to do this. Why did that start?
I don't know what sort of weird controlling situation you're in, man, but it doesn't sound good. You're the last one today, though. Speed therapy. There's something with your guy that bothers you, I take it?
He has a tattoo, right? But it's on his lower back.
Like a tramp stamp, almost.
Is that what you call it when it's a guy? I don't think, like...
I don't know, actually.
Any man should have a tattoo. I know that sounds like prejudice. I don't know, whatever. It's not PC, I'm sure, to think that way, but it's just, I don't know, I think it's weird. We've only dated like a few weeks, and I don't know, I've never even noticed because I don't really see him from behind when he has his shirt off. So, but he like took a shower the other day, and I kind of almost passed out, like from shock. Like I asked him about it when he got out, and of course he talks like it's no big deal, like thinks it's weird that I think it's big deal.
Did you say what the tattoo is?
It's like tribal symbols, kind of like how some guys get like the tribal band around their arm or something.
Sure. It's
just 8 inches of straight up tribal symbols. And okay, like if it matters, he's white and Fargo born and raised.
Okay.
I feel like that's really weird. I don't
I don't have any tattoos myself, so maybe I don't get it. But I've really never heard of a man having a tramp stamp. That's never been a thing.
What age guy are we talking, out of curiosity?
He's 26.
Well, I suppose it's not really meant to be formed as a dump 'em or date 'em, but I feel like that's essentially where you're at. Would you date somebody? I don't think the tattoo really should affect you that much.
Yeah, and I don't know why it affects you now. I think maybe it was just because you were shocked, you didn't see it, and then you're like, whoa, you have a tramp stamp? So it's something new? Is it something you can get past and you like him otherwise, or is it something every time he like bends down, you're like, tramp stamp, tramp stamp?
Yeah, there's people that have very meaningful special tattoos, and then there's people where you look at it and you're like, for you look at that and you go, that's a dumb tattoo. Like, you don't understand why they would get that. I know someone that has a lot of them. And
Thanks.
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to make sense to you if it's special to him. I mean, it's his body. It just, and like you said, you never see this. It took you a while to even notice.
How did you not know? I mean, you never even, like, I feel like when you're dating, people are like, so do you have any tattoos?
Is there anywhere on your body I got some tattoos? Is that how you asked it too?
Well, I mean, you have those conversations, and the fact that it never got brought up until he's like getting in the shower, and you're like, what's on your back?
What is that? Did you wipe yourself? What is that? Is that a tramp stamp?
I think you could get past it if he's great otherwise, unless it's something where you're staring at it constantly or you're just thinking about it. You're too in your head over it.
If it's enough reason for you to walk away, you probably don't like him that much anyway.
Yeah.